Hey everybody, this is Nxble Bluez here for an interview. Welcome to my house. Let's get this thing going.
Tell us who you are, where you come from, and what you do.
All right, my name is Nxble Bluez. I rap from Miramar, Florida. Here for an interview today. Let's get this thing going.
All right, so tell us about yourself. How'd you even come up with that name?
It came from two different areas, blues music, and I always thought of myself as like a underdog type character, like a hero to people. So put two together, Nxble Bluez, blues is music, noble, a knight in shining armor. Just makes sense to me.
And when did you start making music, or when did you first starting into hip hop?
Shit, I've always been into music. Really started getting into it when I was about 15 years old. Yeah, I used to steal my dad's Def Jam CDs, his whole collection, take that shit to school with me, till I broke them. But yeah, it's kind of like when it first started.
So you got most of your inspiration from your dad's collection.
Yeah, man, whole Def Jam, you name it. Really like Method Man, all those guys from back in the day, all the New York music, New York rappers, Nas, you name it, all those guys from back then.
What would be your biggest inspiration? I don't know about the rappers that you would listen to.
Everybody, Nas for sure.
Why Nas?
Man, the guy's music is powerful, man. It's like you look at the J. Cole's of today, they all learn from that guy. Like my music is similar to that, but it's still a part of me. But Nas, definitely put that imprint in me to really do something. Want to be more than just a everyday rapper, just trying to make a hit song. So that's what I'm about. Yeah.
All right, so humble beginnings. Tell me about that.
Man, it's one hell of a ride, man. It's like I was going through a breakup at the time. A lot was going through my head. More than just a breakup, but just a whole bunch of stuff was hitting me all at once. And that's when the music, the musician in me started kicking in. Really, I had a friend of mine named Corey James. Check him out. He hit me up one day, said, slide through. I seen you put out a little song off on SoundCloud, and it was all history from there. It took me maybe about a year, started in 2013, and then 2014 came around. We released it on New Year's Day. About 13, 14 songs, I believe. But man, just a wild ride with that.
It's crazy because a lot of the greatest music that has come out has been after breakups.
Always, man. That's where, if you look at music, it kind of all spans off of emotion anyway. Either you're trying to feel good, you're trying to get fucked up, turned up, you're going through something dramatic, you're feeling inspired, you just gotta, something, that's just, music is as a part of us. So for me, man, it's more than just music. It's me on every track.
So I hear you produce music.
Yeah, I produce music too.
How's it going for you?
Actually pretty well. I just been sending out a few beats. I got, just got paid for a few of them. Not to brag or nothing like that. But it's a good feeling to see that people actually respect and actually acknowledge me as not just a rapper, but as a producer. More so a producer than a rapper nowadays. I'm like on my Kanye West shit. No one thinks I rap anymore because I produce so damn much.
Do you see yourself as a Kanye at all?
A humble Kanye West. If Kanye West stayed humble from the very beginning, that's how I see myself. Very humble dude, man. I wanted to do it all. Business, beats, rapping. I got a lot of talent under my sleeve here.
And you just released your first music video. How did that go?
Good, man. The whole team, we all got together. Worked really, really hard on it. Sleepless nights, thinking about, spots we can work on it. Just, you name it. Cold, the wind was hitting us, almost got robbed at the beach. Mm-hmm. I tell you, man, it was one hell of a wild ride, but it was definitely bittersweet to see people actually appreciate, the time and effort we put into it, because it really did take a lot of everybody. I'm ready for the next one, that's for sure.
You almost got robbed.
Yeah, man. We all, after the after the video, one of our friends, he was just sitting there, with the equipment. We all went to the bathroom real quick while we are at the beach. Ain't nowhere else to go. Because some people were scoping them out with the equipment, the cameras, and they were looking at them crazy until we all walked out and then they left. But that's Hollywood for you. Hollywood, Florida. They all like that down there.
And your sister, she just dropped her first single. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know she could rap.
Man, actually, if you look, that's not even her first single. It's just her first single produced by me. But she worked with Corey a while back, maybe back when I first started in 2013, and she put something out. It's not her first time working together. She's been very talented, very influential to me at least. She's always been right behind, like a mastermind when it comes to helping me get this music going. It's very inspiring. So it's good to see her actually come up with something that everyone else really appreciates for a change.
Do you see yourself like making like a collaboration with her, like mixtape?
Actually, we're going to talk about that. I was thinking about something old school, but I got to see where her head's at. But definitely something that not this year, then next year. That's my sister, so we can do it whenever. Music's music for us. It's life.
So, what projects do you plan on releasing this year?
A lot of beat tapes, maybe about every month, maybe. I might be putting an EP out in May, and then maybe something else early next year. I put out more beats because it's just easy, man. I don't really love it like, making music. Like when I record and stuff, that's like my bread and butter there. So I usually take my time with it. That's why you guys usually don't really see too many like, albums or projects. But beats, man, they're just, it's whatever to me.
What about your next music video? What would it be?
Feels so good. The vibes on that one, man. When I made that song, I knew it was going to be a good ass song. So I'm like, you know what? We got to make a video for it. So after I came out with Skywalker, actually before, I actually talked to Mike about it, and we're going to go through with it soon. So we'll see how that goes.
What's the meaning behind Feel So Good? Like,
oh man, a million meetings, man. Getting torched with your chick, with the homies. Whatever feels good to you, really. When I made it, I was like, man, I just felt good right now. I made a song called "Feel So Good," and I just heard the beat. It's supposed to be like a J. Cole type beat from this guy, really dope producer himself. I gotta find his name. Maybe y'all can hit him up. But it was a good theme for the song. I just went with it, felt the vibe for it, and definitely love it. So feeling good.
and what was the meaning behind Skywalker? I don't think we ever discussed that.
Oh man, like it's kind of like Feel So Good in a sense, but more of just you're walking on the sky, you feel like you're above the clouds, and if you hear some of the verses on it, it's almost like daydreaming too, because you think of just skywalking, daydreaming, think of the clouds and all that, and for me it's like I talked about Dr. Dre in the first verse, and so it's like I could see myself becoming this guy and doing this and that in the third, and just the meaning is just defining, really just discovering who you are, and just saying, I'm going to be this guy one day, pretty much.
Do you plan on having like your own brand or anything like that?
Yeah. I actually started one in 2013 called the Inner Circle Music Group. Now it's the Inner Music Group, TIMG. Not too much of it right now because I'm just trying to work as an individual musician. But in the future, if I can get myself a couple artists together, all of us come together and really start working on this shit, get myself a little setup, definitely going to be hearing more from that.
Cool. Any shirts or anything like that? No.
Yeah, I got a couple concepts. As you can see right now, this isn't my gear, but this is actually a good friend of mine, 00AK, One of a Kind Clothing Lifestyle. This man, if you seen my first video, he definitely put me on his stuff, man. And it's like crack to me. Like I gotta have every new shirt he comes out with. But I might be working with him. Maybe later down the line we can discuss something about getting some clothing out for me and my personal music quotes and stuff. So
Could be a good idea, honestly.
Yeah, man. I mean, he makes all these designs himself. You know, this is like an old school, cartoon. The man just threw it together. Nice little sweater. Keeps me comfortable. People always asking me, "Hey, who's that? Where'd you get that from?" Shit. About damn time they show that man love for something.
I definitely would like one by myself.
Shit. Yeah, this one. Which, you know, definitely clothing, shirts, in due time. Due time.
Do you have like a concept artwork for your next album, or?
EP. I've been putting that out since last year. You'll see like another baby picture, like my home beginnings. A little, gradually I'm older, so naming that one, I can't talk about quite yet. I want to leave that a secret. But the picture just to show the growth. So I have a baby picture, another one, almost like a kudo to Lil Wayne because he's also one of my influences growing up as well with his wordplay and all that.
So Skywalker and Feels So Good, would they be on your next album?
More than likely, I can. Yeah, I might put them on it. I got a lot of music I'm really sitting on right now. A lot of music. I just haven't put them out yet. I'm not completely happy with them. People have been asking me, "Oh, you don't make music?" I'm just sitting on stuff. Like you can only imagine all the beats I put out. I'm sitting on a whole ton more, like from a minute. So yeah, those are definitely going to that project. A lot more I'm sitting on that I'm ready to put out as well. So we'll see how that goes.
All right. It's been nice talking to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything to say to your fans?
Be ready when it all comes out. Again, Nxble Bluez, Nxble Bluez, anywhere, Instagram, SoundCloud, Facebook, you name it. You type the name in, you're gonna find it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.